First thing we want to do with this problem is turn it into multiplication. So we're going to take the top fraction, multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. So we begin by writing this out here, 49x squared plus 14x plus 1. We have the bottom. And we're not going to factor these just yet. We will on the next step once we flip this over. So when you flip this, we're going to get x squared minus 49 on top, and the bottom 49x squared minus 1. All right, so now we're going to start factoring the top and the bottom. Now the top one, I'm going to factor by using the trial and error method. So look for two numbers that multiply to make 49x squared. Well, 49 would just be 7 and 7. So we're going to do 7x and a 7x. Multiply those and we'll get 49x squared. Then we have 1 and 1 here. These would all have to be positive because all the other signs are positive here. Let's see if it works. 49x squared plus 7x is a 14x, and then 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, on the bottom, we're looking for two numbers that multiply to make 49 and add to be 14, and that's going to be 7 and 7. Next, we have the x squared minus 49. That's a difference of squares. That's going to be x plus 7, x minus 7. And then on the bottom, that's a difference of squares also. Now for this, 49x squared, we already know that from before, can be written as 7x times 7x or 7x quantity squared. So this is going to be 7x plus 1 and 7x minus 1. Again, difference of squares we're using on that one. 7x plus 1 is going to cancel on the top and the bottom. We get x plus 7s. Those are going to cancel top and bottom as well. And that's all we're going to have here because we end up with 7x plus 1 and then x minus 7. But on the bottom, we get x plus 7 and 7x minus 1. Nothing else cancels there, so that would be your answer on that one. Let's do this next one. Okay, now this next one is a little bit different because we actually have two things on top. So we're going to write both of those out. First, we do these, and then we get x plus 7 over x minus 4 down below. And then we're going to multiply this by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. So x squared plus 6 on top, 6x, and then the bottom we have x squared minus 16. Now the first ones are already factored for us, but we're going to factor the third one, so x plus 4 over x plus 6 times x plus 7 over x minus 4. Okay, and then we're going to factor the top and bottom here, x, and we'll pull out of the top. That's a common factor. Then we get x plus 4, x minus 4 down below because we have difference of squares. And now we'll see what we can cancel. X plus 6 cancels with x plus 6 down below there. X plus 4 cancels with x plus 4 there. And there's nothing else that's left. So we're going to leave this as x times x plus 7. And on the bottom, we just have x minus 4 and x minus 4, which you could write both of those out separately, or you could also write it as x minus 4 quantity squared, and you could just leave your answer in that form.